What is going on, everybody, in Wrestling Review Society's YouTube page, Real Pro Wrestling's YouTube page, and of course, twitch.tv/HeelKevin. Guys, we have an amazing interview for you guys tonight. I'm not sure how this one's going to go. I've got to know this man over the last couple of months, and I still can't make heads or tails of it. But with that being said, guys, I want to take a quick chance to plug our amazing sponsors who make this show happen each and every time I turn this camera on. And just before we get started, guys, the free belt giveaway, the last giveaway, is happening tonight at the conclusion of this show. It will be a winner's choice giveaway. The winner will be able to choose any belt, whether it be a replica or custom, $350 or less. At the conclusion of this show, the winner will be announced in my Discord. So make sure you are in the Discord. If you're watching on Twitch, use !Discord, and that'll pull up our custom link where you can join the Discord. If you're not watching on Twitch and you're watching on YouTube, I highly suggest you jump over to Twitch and join our Discord as well. But with that being said, guys, let's go and get the sponsors out of the way and let's bring our guest on. First sponsor we have for you guys tonight. This is my wife's custom business, A-Rock Designs, guys. She makes all those cool wrestling cups, whether it be wrestling or non-wrestling related, like these Hocus Pocus black flame candles that glow in the dark. If you want to get your hands on any custom merchandise that she makes, just go to arockdesigns.com and use promo code HEELARMY to save 10% at checkout. Also, guys, our merch store is storefrontier.com/Wrestling Review Society. You can go there to get all of your Heel Kevin merch or your Wrestling Review Society merch. With that being said, guys, sponsors out of the way, let's go and get our guest on here, guys. If you have never seen this man before, you are in for an absolute treat. Now, in getting this interview, this is a obligation that I have to get this right, so give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a veteran amongst Green Boys. He is better than all the rest. If you don't believe him, just look at his chest. Don't adjust your TV sets. Ladies and gentlemen, he's real. He's raw. He is August Artois.
The guys wanna be me, and all the ladies came to see me. That's right. I'm real. I'm raw. I'm August Artois.
Ladies and gentlemen, the former Real Pro Wrestling Top Crown champion, August Artois. August, what's up, man?
Stop right there. Former my fucking ass, dude. If Ryzen wouldn't have had that stupid little boy fucking chop me in the chest, I'd still be, dude, he should have got disqualified. I'm fucking still the champion, so don't start over. Start over. He's real, he's raw, he's August Artois. He is the
self-proclaimed rightful Real Pro Wrestling Top Crown champion.
I'll just go ahead and say that was the coolest fucking intro yet, and I wouldn't expect anything less from you. You're probably the only person outside of myself that I like. So,
well,
yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
Glad to be here.
Yours is a bad side that I really try to stay away from, and I'll be honest, man, I have a lot of fun with your intro. The longer the intros are, the more I can get into it, the more fun I can have, and I really enjoy introducing you to the ring, man. So I truly appreciate you making the time to make this happen.
You're welcome.
So, guys, we are going to be taking live viewer questions. If you have any questions for August, please go ahead.
For that shit. I got to listen to these fucks now. I'm at my privacy in my own home, and I still got to deal with these fucking people.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I do censor the questions. I see them before you do, and only certain ones pop up.
Just ask them, dude. Ask them. I'll put these fuckers in their place. You know damn well I will.
While they go ahead and send in their questions, let's start getting into you, man. I don't really want to focus too much on the early life. Everybody's story is very similar, and the questions get repetitive. But where you kind of stand apart is you have been setting a pace for yourself since a very young age. You signed a record label with a rock band, Forever in Terror, I believe, at 16 years old. Kind of talk to us about what got you into the music scene and how you ended up, signing your record deal.
Well, I've always been opinionated my whole entire life, and that's obviously something that you guys see now. So being opinionated, I used to write a lot of lyrics, any form of lyrics. There was no certain genre. And when I was at a talent show, a band came out, and I realized the lead singer fucking sucked, so I stole his job. And when I stole his job, things got real serious. Just like August Artois, everything is serious, everything is perfect. with the band, everything was perfect, flawless. We got the eyes of Roadrunner Records, Universal Records, and Metal Blade Records. We ended up signing with Metal Blade Records, touring 48 states across the country, having sex with multiple women, drinking lots of alcohol, smoking lots of marijuana. And then we went back to school after it was, we were 2 months late back to I think it was our junior year. We were rock stars, fucking rock stars. So that's how I guess August Artois just kind of, he was alive inside of me at the age of 16. It just took a little longer to get him out and put a stamp on it.
I got you, man. First question coming in from the dad trainer says, "Yo, August, are you in Florida?"
Look at my Facebook, idiot. Do some research before you ask questions, morons.
This is gonna be fun. My friend the Gator, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. So
tell Gator that I'm the Gator King. If that's the Gator King, is that who that is?
No, he's a Florida Gator fan. That's why he's the Gator.
Fuck that guy then.
Either way, August, I gotta be neutral ground here. I gotta be Switzerland. But anyway, you talked about going back to school. So obviously you're no longer with Forever and Terra. How did that split happen? Was it a mutual agreement?
I'm gonna be straight the fuck up. And everyone knows this story, especially in my hometown. So when we went on tour, our tour manager, there was 5 of us. There was the 17. He just turned 17. We were all 16. I was the youngest 16-year-old. And then our tour manager was, I believe, 28, 29 years old. He was a straight edge. He didn't smoke, didn't drink, and everybody respected that. Everybody in my band was like, "Hey man, let's stay cool, man. Let's be straight edge with him." Fuck you guys. I'm 16 years old. I'm on the road. I'm in Florida. I'm in Texas. I'm in California. I'm in Montana, North Dakota, and my mom's in Ohio with no parental supervision at all. We go into the bars. I walk in there. "Hey man, ID. Are you with the band?" "Yeah, I'm with the band." "Oh, you're cool, man. Just go ahead in." Then I walk up to the bar. "Hey, excuse me, hon. What do you want? What do you want to drink?" "I'll have a beer." They should have known better. But dude, my fucking life was hectic. So I couldn't stand back because I got on stage and I would have a shot, have a beer, and smoke, and get out there and have Phil Anselmo Pantera type shit where I'm smacking the microphone against my face and bleeding down. And as entertaining as I am in the ring is I don't know, maybe just as or more entertaining than I was on stage, man. So when we got back finally from tour, they saw me as I say it was more of a, "Fuck, dude, that kid partied and he was out of control," and which I was. So they wanted to stay with the whole straight edge.
They saw you as a liability?
I guess. I mean, they did. We were in El Paso, Texas, and they got on the freeway and they didn't realize that I was sleeping on top of the van. One time they couldn't find me.
There's no way that's a true story.
Well, yeah, because we were in El Paso. Like, whenever we'd sleep, we would just, we didn't get a lot of money. We only made, I think it was like 5 or 10% of our whole contract. So we weren't making any money. We got paid at this show to make it to this show. So this tour was booked months in advance. So if we, and by this time, some of these places were closed down. So, we'd make it to this show, got paid to make it to this show. This fucking place is closed down. Now we don't have money to make it to this show. And this place was supposed to have catering for us, but they didn't bring the food. So, there's those developmental houses. They have like Ryan homes and stuff that are being built. We used to go in there and, smash a window and sleep in those abandoned houses. We'd go on, I think it was MySpace at the time, and asking people. We were staying at strangers' houses, and I don't think this podcast can be long enough to tell you some of the stories that I did, but I will tell you about a lovely woman named Paula Portugal.
Oh my, I heard this.
Okay, so I lost.
It's your time, man. It's your time.
This is for all the idiots out there, because this is probably my greatest story of the tour. I'm in El Paso, Texas, and of course I'm going to tell any girl I meet that I'm not 16 years old. So I meet this lovely woman named Paula Portugal. Long story short, lost my virginity when I was 15, and she was the 3rd girl I had sex with, so I didn't know a fucking thing. Told her I had 2 kids, and I was 31, I believe. She took me back to her apartment, and then she got our band all food, got us all hotel rooms, got me and her a hotel room. Fast forward, next thing you know, my legs are back in the air. She's licking my butthole. She's sucking my balls. Dude, it was the most. Okay, fast forward now. This is like probably 2 years ago. I finally found her on Facebook, and I almost shit my fucking pants, dude. I was like, listen, I know this is gonna sound crazy. Like, do you me? She goes, how many 16-year-olds do you have sex with in your life? I was, you knew I was 16? She's like, honey, I had to do it though. I was like, well, that's fucking awesome. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, that's fucking weird, man, because she was 36 years old. But she was Japanese and Mexican and a mix of it. And it was the most amazing thing out there. And she still now this day looks exactly like she did. So I messaged her. I was like, hey, I just want to say you're like the Mona Lisa, or like the whatever an important fucking woman in history is to me. She's my fucking Stifler's mom. She's my Mrs. Robinson. She turned me the fuck out. And then now, boom, we leave El Paso, Texas. We go over to the west, up California, all the way up back to Ohio. Then we go back down straight to El Paso, Texas again. And I'm like, hey guys, don't worry. And that by this time now, I'm like 18 years older in my head. I've done shit now that I never. Oh, and that happened already when I was on top of the roof of the fucking car. So I met her again.
Yeah,
dude.
We started on the roof of a tour bus, and we got all the way around to August. I don't even know where we are anymore.
I just don't want to. I don't want to like give too many details and waste too much fucking time. I'd rather get into August Artois. But these are stories that remember I said the true few that supported will be the most rewarded. Those guys, when they're on the road with me or they're training with me, they hear these fucking stories and Jesus fucking Christ. That's just one story on the road. One particular story though, this is good because it kind of pertains to my August Artois career already. We're fucking good. These guys that we're on tour with, they're all in their 30s. We're 16 years old. We're fucking good. And when I say this, Kevin, we are fucking good. We are the August Artois of 16-year-old metal bands. We came in, we took the fuck over, and everybody fucking hated us. So
you were such a humble guy, August.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Why lie? Everybody hates a fucking liar, but everybody hates a guy who's cocky. I'm not cocky. I'm fucking confident. This is the shit that I'm saying isn't stuff that I'm like, oh, this would be a funny story to write. If you fucking look at what?
Give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna get into August Artois and wrestling and stuff like that.
If you interrupt me one more fucking time, though, I swear to fucking God, though.
If you guys want road stories with August Artois for the part 2, take a screenshot right now, post on Twitter, tag myself and August, and let us know you want the part 2. August.
Okay, good. Yeah. Good idea. Let's get the fuck on. Let's move. Oh wait, no. Let me finish that story. Okay. So, anyways, we're outside of a bar one night, dude, and the third band is playing because when we first met these guys, we were like, hey, what's up? Kind of like when I met, I'm not going to name drop, but like, people around the locker room that's got like a lot of authority and people, that cross, state lines and stuff. Guys like that we were on tour with. And next thing you know, they were just like the shit. These guys don't know shit, man. They're 16 years old. They don't know how to play no goddamn music. Next thing you know, we're fucking killing it. And the crowd's loving us. And by the time they get on, people are fucking leaving. Next thing you know, dude, we're loading our fucking van up and we look over and the bands are just brawling the fuck out of each other. You don't care, motherfucker. We're getting shown up by the 16-year-olds. So we just got in our car and, dude, I got another story, but fucking never mind. That one's fucking hilarious. We'll save that for the road stories.
Please.
No, we're saving it for the road stories.
Okay.
Tune in next time, assholes.
All right. So, August, just before we get into wrestling, you're obviously very passionate about music. Do you still continue to write or produce independent music?
Yeah, I actually made a theme song for my one of my good brothers that I train with, Jason Abreu. And then I've been doing some voiceover work for some independent companies with my DJ voice because it's fucking awesome. And for you fucking losers out there, check this out. Double kill, triple kill, running riot. Unfucking believable. Ow! Fuck! Hold on, my cats want in. Ow. Oh, shut up, Kevin. How's this fucking funny to you? I'm in pain.
It's not
Fucking-
funny. You are entertaining. That's
I
why
just ripped my goddamn. I just ripped my light out of my socket. My cats are fucking scared now. Jesus, we got power.
That is why you are the first interview I've ever actually paid for, is because I knew you were going to be entertaining.
Well, dude, I'm just surprised that you could afford that much money, but that's cool. Let's keep going.
Bro. Sponsors.
Sponsor a new title. This one sucks.
But anyway, so getting into the start of your wrestling. So I know you're not a native.
You can ask me if I'm okay.
You're August Artois. Of course you're okay.
Jeez, dude. You're right.
Good save, right?
My man. Let's touch him.
Cheers, man.
Let's touch our tips.
I was gonna say, I know you're not a native of Florida. What brought you to Florida? Because I know you're originally from Ohio.
Wrestling. Period.
But why Florida? Why Florida?
It's the epicenter of professional wrestling. Like, I could have stayed in Ohio, but I would not have got anywhere near where I am right now. I saw exactly, where all the shows were. I saw where Evolve was. I saw where FIP was. I saw where the main fucking brand was, and I bought an apartment. I rented an apartment fucking 2 miles down the street from it. Started training there. 2 months later, started wrestling. 3 months later, I'm a fucking veteran. Fucking 11 months later, yeah.
And that's not the only title you have, correct?
Well, no, I do have one, but Ryzen's holding it for me.
Ryzen's holding on to that one for you. I thought you had a Grind Time championship. What happened there?
Fuck Grind Time, dude. No, I don't have a Grind Time championship. I won the Grind Time championship, the Universal Diplomatic Ship Enterprise title or whatever the fuck it was. I cashed it in and I lost to Kenny Bangle. Kenny Bangle's a good talent though. That motherfucker in the chest and it still fucking hurts, dude. That was like 8 months ago or 7 months ago. I don't remember because it hurt so bad. But anyways, yeah, fuck that. Fuck those guys, dude. Grind Time sucks. Shout out to the guys that go and wrestle on their fucking shows, but Grind Time itself sucks.
I got you, man. So you're the veteran amongst green boys, as you say. And you've been claiming to be a veteran of pro wrestling since about.
This shirt was
3
made
months.
for me. This shirt was made for me by there's like a council of professional wrestling that's like the almighty. I don't know, kind of. It's boring, but they actually made their shirt just for me.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw out some stuff that people may not know. You've been featured on SmackDown. You've been featured on Raw. You've been featured on WrestleMania.
And NXT.
And NXT. You're less than a year into the business. You claim to be this veteran amongst green boys in less than a year. How does this interact with people in the locker room? Does it rub people the wrong way? Has it led to altercations?
I don't care. I don't care what it does to anybody in the locker room because those guys don't fucking pay my bills and they don't do anything for me. There's a thing that a lot of guys do in professional wrestling is that they do it for the boys in the back. Hey man, you see what he did out there? That's so fucking cool. Hey bro, watch this shit. I'm gonna do this and fuck, come on inside, baby. Sorry, my cats are more important in this interview. I've never worried about the boys in the back. With all due respect, actually, with absolutely zero due respect, fuck the boys in the back. I know that there's guys in the back that are down to fucking earth, and those guys know who they are. I don't have to say anything about that. They know who they are because those are people I stay in contact with. There's people out there that are absolutely fucking disgusted with me. Even and let's pull the curtain back just a little bit. Even the people that truly know who I am, they're still fucking disgusted that they cannot do it like I do. They cannot fucking talk like I talk. They cannot fucking walk like I walk. They absolutely, their name next to mine on the fucking on the show card is a blessing for them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's turned into that so fucking quickly. And I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm just blessed to be here, and I know I'm really talented at this, and I've gotten a lot of opportunities. I like to thank absolutely nobody but fucking self, dude. My trainer did his job. He got me ready, got the wheels fucking rolling, and I kept fucking rolling. He'll tell you that of his fucking self. I do what I do. I have a factor. There's things that I do that people can't do. You could literally, I could write a promo that I would as August Artois and hand it to somebody else in this business, and it will not sound the same. It won't look the same. It won't fucking feel the same. Even this fucking interview, it just doesn't feel the same with other people because it's such a, they play this fucking, my coach says it, Francisco Chiato says it all the fucking time. There are wrestlers and there are guys who want to be wrestlers. There are wrestlers and there are guys who want to fucking cosplay this shit. They want to be in the locker room having grab ass and there needs to be competition in this because if when it comes down to it, you know, here's a contract, guys. Who's gonna be? It's either me or you. Me, motherfucker. Fuck you. Let's move on to the next question. I'm getting way too hyped up.
Okay, so moving on to the next portion of this question, we talk about, you know, your interaction in the locker room. We recently had somebody on the show. I have a clip that I want to show you. We recently had somebody on the show who had a lot to say. So I want to show this clip, and then I want to get your feedback on it. So, guys, we're going to unroll a clip from a few weeks ago on the War Room with Remy. Is this a match you've thought about? Is this a match that you want? How do you think this match would go down?
Why would I not want to slap the taste out of that dude's mouth? Please tell me why I wouldn't.
Hey,
exactly.
I got my Remy card right here. I'm going to pull that. I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth.
Yeah,
I just want to get you, because you're a guy who respects the business so much, and August just doesn't seem like he gives a shit. What are your thoughts on August and the way he chooses to act?
He's a scumbag. He is a total and complete scumbag. Like, literally, this is a guy who is walking around this earth with zero redeeming qualities. Like, yeah, he's a decent wrestler. He's winning wherever he goes somehow. But this is a guy who has zero redeeming qualities. I would love to get the chance to slap him around. All he has to do is show up. I mean, people know who you are. You'll get booked. Stop ducking and dodging me, bro. I see you at all these other shows. I see you over there getting changed, looking at me with the side eye like you want to do something. But somehow we never cross paths in the ring. I wonder why that is.
August, your retort.
Who is that chick?
That is Riot Pro Wrestling Young Lion champion Remy. You guys have been on the same card together.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know how to respond to that, man. It's kind of like get on my level. I'd say like I don't book the fucking show, man. I mean, if you were good enough, they'd book you against me. I guess that's all I would respond to that. But Remy, oh, that's that little kid that. Oh, okay, yeah. Get your weight up, kid. Maybe get some lifts in your boots too, and we'll talk.
Would that be a match that you're interested in?
I'd beat the shit out of that kid.
I mean, he does have a championship, and you being a guy, I know you don't care about titles, but you want the titles so nobody else could have them. Is that fair to say?
Oh, yeah. My main goal, hold on, my cat wants to go outside. Go ahead. Go ahead, little kitty. Yeah, my goal getting into professional wrestling was to stop these dreams of these kids. You know, ever since I was a boy, I just wanted to hold that title in the middle of the ring. Fuck you and your stupid fucking dreams. And that's another reason people are pissed, because like the people I've worked with already in this 11 months and the things that I've accomplished really don't mean a lot to me, because as you've heard of the record label, like I've been doing this shit my whole life. So people are like, oh man, it's such an honor for you to get in the ring with Shane Douglas. Fuck Shane Douglas. Who the fuck? I literally had to look up his matches. I've heard of him before, but fuck, get out of here.
We have a question.
He should be glad. He should be just honored the fact he got in the ring with the guy that fucked Paula Portugal. Boom.
We're going to get into some of the matches you had, because we actually have something that, you know, the viewers might actually be interested in taking part in. But a question coming in from Savage Dustin: has August Artois had intergender matches?
No, that's stupid. Intergender matches are just fucking. They're just no. I'm not going to get into that. That's dumb. It's stupid.
A question coming in from the Gator says: if it doesn't mean anything to you, why do you do anything?
What kind of fucking question is that, dumbass? You know, if I have a lot of money, why keep getting more? Good question, Gator. What is that, 2 for him now? Fucking that guy's ridiculous.
Gator's a solid dude. He's one of my good friends.
He sounds stupid.
No, he's a great guy. But we were talking about some of the people that you faced. Kind of give us a rundown, because for a guy to be in the business as young as you have been in the main event more times than you haven't been. When you're on a card, it seems like you are glued to that main event spot, to include the people that you've wrestled. Kind of give us a rundown, man.
I'll give you a rundown of some of the bigger names, like Enzo, Big Cass kicked my ass, Hernandez. I went one-on-one with Garrett Bischoff, a disqualification match. I beat Shane Douglas not too long ago too. But some of the indie guys that I have faced, some of the young rising talents, you're going to be confused as is now, because he started off, I would say, not really knowing who he was, and he's came into this character now, certified Luke Curtis. Me and that kid, we battled the fuck out of each other. I'm not gonna lie. That's one person that, like, when I first started, it was like easy. Ow. When I met Luke Curtis, I really started. That's when I started going to training and actually starting to trying to perfect some of this bullshit professional wrestling stuff, because he cut me off guard a lot of times. A few other guys that I've been in the ring with. Shit, dude. Any local guys? Any local? Yeah, I mean, he's a nice guy and stuff, but I just don't think that anybody I've been in the ring with has done anything for me indie-wise. I feel like anybody that's been in the ring with me, has been elevated by me. You know what I'm saying? I've had some brawls. I've had some tough fights, like Stephen Frick. Stephen Frick, that's something that, well, I'm not going to lie, man. When I fucking come home at night, I fucking unlock my door and I turn around just to make sure Stephen Frick's not waiting there or standing in a fucking bush or something.
He's a scary guy.
Sideshow, that's another one, man. That match we had last Sunday, that shit was one of the most painful matches I've had in a very, very, very long time. Trying to think of anybody else that's fucking worth mentioning. No, Ryzen was that was a great match, man. But yeah, he fucked up. That title's mine.
The reason
Don't worry, your brother's coming home.
The reason I bring up, the people that you faced, because you recently took to social media, as a lot of wrestlers will, and you're selling some of your ring used gear. The gear that you happen to be that you have up for sale right now is the same gear that you wrestled Cass, Enzo, Garrett Bischoff, and a multitude of other guys. So if anybody was interested in getting your ring used gear, where can they get in touch with you and possibly order that stuff from?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Instagram, The Real Artois 7. Facebook, August Artois. Twitter, Artois August, for my dyslexic friend here. It's time for a wardrobe change.
Guys, while August steps away for his wardrobe change, guys, we are having the belt giveaway tonight. Stay tuned. It is coming up at the end of the show. And if you're not watching on our Twitch channel, I strongly suggest that you do, because the people on the Twitch channel will have a distinct advantage on winning the giveaway tonight. But you do have a chance on YouTube, but you do have a bigger advantage if you're watching on Twitch. So August, one thing I want to ask you about, man.
I am Remy. I don't like August. I want to slap him in the face. Good loser.
You started doing this thing in your match where you literally throw fire in people's face.
Yeah.
When did this become a thing? And like, when did you make the decision? You know what? Fire, a good decision.
Well, when I was conceived by, my mom had sex with a dragon, so that just happens. No, dude. I realized in this business, you could play by the rules, get absolutely nowhere. You could, pay your dues and fucking earn respect and all that bullshit, and you can go out there and have a clean match, or you can go out there and fucking put asses in seats and win by any means. I choose that road. Look where it's got me.
You talk about putting asses in seats. And
I do.
You are a very controversial person when it comes to that, because it seems like there's no line that you won't cross to either promote a match, get inside your opponent's head. Are there any lines when it comes to August, or are you just going to do whatever you have to do?
Yeah. Here's my thing. I can fight. So if somebody's got a problem with anything that I do, outside the ring, we can handle it. Inside the ring, we can handle it. You know what I'm saying? So there's guys out there, they don't want to cross the line. They don't want to go too far because they don't want to piss the guy off. or you can just do what you got to do to be that main event. Do what you got to do to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Be that main draw. Or you can sit there for the next 27 years in a fucking hotel locker room.
You know, one thing that a lot of people believe is, you know, universally off limits is a man's family. And when you faced Garrett Bischoff, you literally photoshopped your face onto photos of him and his wife. And
I didn't Photoshop shit. That was me and his fucking wife. That was me and his wife out to a lovely seafood dinner, and then I never called her back.
My question is, aside from the match itself, because you did end up taking a loss in that match, was there any backlash from that?
You mean besides him kicking my fucking ass during the match? Yeah, he didn't hold back at all during that match, and neither did his biker friends. But you know,
do you still think you made the right decision?
Yeah. Fuck, dude. He didn't shut me up, obviously. So fuck. I mean, try again. And I didn't lose that match, dude. I made a mistake. I made an early veteran mistake. I turned my back, climbed up. He threw me through a fucking table, hit me with this finisher. It was over. You know, it was over before I even knew what the fuck happened. But it was my fault. He didn't beat me. I beat me.
I got you, man.
My cat wants in. Hello. All right, what?
Thank you for being so respectful. But, you know, moving forward, a lot of people can say that you're just this loudmouth guy who doesn't really care, doesn't respect the business, and is going to do anything to get eyes on him. But you're actually, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you want to continue to play your in-ring character, you know, in and outside of the ring, which is fine. I respect kayfabe. I love the fourth wall. You're actually a very deep individual and intelligent person. And I want to talk about the tattoos that you have, because a lot of people get dumb tattoos. But after doing my research on you, I found out that each one of your tattoos really does have a very deep meaning to it, to include the one right there on your shoulder that's also on your ring gear. Can you kind of talk to us about that?
I don't want to. Somebody's fucking business but my own. But I'll explain the one you're talking about. It's not just an August Artois. There's an AUGUST. I don't know what the fucking name is, but it's fucking cool, and I made it myself. I'm not gonna get into details about my tattoos. Some of them are just, you know, self-explanatory. But no, that's nobody's business but my fucking own. But good question. Okay,
so a little less on the personal side. Which tattoo do you have? Do you regret any of your tattoos? Like, do you wake up and like, damn, I really shouldn't have got that one?
Do you regret having your kids?
That's different.
No, it's not. Those are fucking permanent too.
It's completely different. Okay.
Those are permanent unless you're Casey Anthony. That's my boo. That's my boo. Fuck them kids.
Oh my God.
Chloroform.
Last tattoo question, because it's coming in the comments. What tattoo hurt the worst?
This one hurt the worst because I had to leave the girl who did it in Iceland. Took 30th. Oh well.
Yeah, you kind of broke the chat with that last comment.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say your name.
Huh?
Moving on. August. One question that I like to ask everybody that's on the show is, you know, you say that you've been wrestling for about 9 months now. If you were able 11 months, I apologize.
11-month veteran. My anniversary is September 15th.
Okay, so 11 months. If you were able to go back in time and give yourself some advice that you could have used when you were getting started, that would have really helped you, what would that advice be? Because you weren't always this guy.
Any advice I would give myself? I shouldn't have set up that ring that one time. I don't know. No, absolutely nothing. Doing very well for myself. I'm getting paid very well. My merch sales are doing very well. And I haven't changed. I've been, you know, if you look back to my fifth, I mean, I've only had fucking 36 matches so far. I've had 36 matches. All of like what I've accomplished in 36 matches in 11 months, guys that have been doing this for like fucking 5 to 10 years haven't accomplished. So, I mean, a lot of people think I'm brash and fucking arrogant, but a diamond's a diamond. I mean, why should I step back and be like, oh, come on, no, I don't want that give the opportunities. Someone actually inboxed me the other day and I posted it. I kept their name private. But they asked me, don't you think there's guys that have been doing this longer that deserve the opportunities that you've been getting? I simply responded back, no. Fuck no. This is why people don't like me, is because say I went and got a job at Walmart and I started my first day as a bagger, and next thing you know, within 3 months, I'm the general manager of the store. Everybody that's been working there bagging for 10 years, they're just not going to like me. And that's not my job to give a fuck. Why should I lower myself and, make my matches less boring and make myself less entertaining? And here, guys, take the title back. Everybody doesn't like that I did this. Fuck you. Suck my fucking dick, you fucking losers. I'm not into that whole fucking, 2021, everybody gets a trophy shit. Fuck you. Every trophy's mine. I'm taking every single one of them. Suck my fucking dick. Suck my fucking dick. That's why my finisher's called SMFD. Suck my fucking dick. God, you guys and this is stuff that I don't get to sit there and just vent about, to a lot of people. So I'm glad you asked me that question, because when it comes to war, this is the war room. I'm going to win that battle 10 times out of 10.
Well, you're definitely going to leave your mark. I don't think that can be disputed by anybody. You talk about, people being upset that you get the opportunities that you do. Aside from, the championship matches and stuff like that, was that the general consensus when you were offered to be featured on WrestleMania?
What? I don't
when you were featured on WrestleMania, did you get?
This is what I don't know how the process goes of finding extras, but I'm guessing they looked at all the fucking people and they're like, this guy's really handsome and he's really cool and he looks awesome and he probably smells good too. So they picked me. When I was on SmackDown, that was actually, I think it was like a month and a half, 2 months before I started wrestling, before I had my first match. So I was in training when I had my first SmackDown. Then I did Raw, and then I did NXT TakeOver 31, and then I did the WrestleMania. I was a fucking bunny.
So, what's next for August? You've been all over the Florida independent scene. What's next for August?
I don't know. I'm not Miss Cleo. I can't tell the future, man. Whatever's next is next. I live it day by day. Tomorrow I can stop wrestling and do something else and be completely successful at that instead. So, for a lot of these guys, professional wrestling was and always will be their dream. That's why you got guys that are like 80 years old in the locker room putting their boots on still, getting paid like $15 in a fucking hot dog. I'll never be that guy. I'll give this a little bit of time. If nothing bigger happens than this, like same thing with the music. I joined that band and something happened. Cool. If it wouldn't have happened, I would have fucking found something else to do. I'm not gonna sit there in misery because misery loves company, and I like to be alone.
So we have a comment coming in from a man that you know. I don't think you guys have ever worked together before, but I know you guys have been featured on the same card. When I ask you what's next, Bud Heavy tunes in and says a death match. Is that something that you would ever entertain the idea of?
No, I'm not stupid. I'll do a hardcore match like I did with Sideshow. We had a anything goes match, but death match, that shit is so fucking jerk your cock stupid. I accidentally went to one death match show. I was at a bar and the dude got hit with a fucking something like it was like a light tube or something sharp and stupid. And then he turns around and starts fucking gigging. Like, just if you're gonna do this shit, do it. Like, I don't know. It's too much. Like, all right, buddy, are you ready? Here I come. Like, it's too much for the fans, and it's too much of a spectacular thing for everybody. And it's not professional wrestling. There's no story to it. It's just two idiots in the ring fucking smashing each other with weapons. If it told a story, it'd be that's why I'm saying like the old school Mick Foley. If it tells a story, cool. These death matches don't tell stories. It's just two idiots in the ring.
So, Bud Heavy says, let's go hardcore then. But I
Bud Heavy,
gotta,
shut the hell up. Go drink a fucking here. Go drink an Angry Orchard. Get on a better level. Bud Light sucks.
August, the kind of person that you choose to be and the way you choose to talk and the way you choose to blatantly disrespect just about everybody aside from me, for some reason,
I know.
you decided to like me. I'm not sure why.
Because you're neat.
But do you ever feel like you're crippling yourself by being this kind of person, making promoters not want to work with you and not bring you in? Do you feel like the person that you portray can eventually handicap you?
No. That's funny because I sat in a wheelchair for like 2.5 hours at an IWN show just to beat Shane Douglas's ass. Here's my thing. I'm the right people like me. The people that pay me like me. Like I said, fuck the boys in the back, fuck the fans, fuck all these people. And like I say, I come out and you see my last show, middle finger to the fans, fuck every single one of you, and I made $120 in merch that night. Telling people, hey, buy my fucking shirt. Hey, take this 8x10. Hey, you're doing this. One lady just wanted to put $5 in my pants, so I let her. Money's money. Go outside, you little mother.
Yeah, I actually have your gold chain from that match.
Keep it. Keep it. Pawn it, and buy your family something nice.
Comment from Gator about the beer you choose to drink.
Ciders are for pussies. Cool. Next question or statement. This has got more. I mean, this is 5% alcohol, and Bud Light's like what, 3.5?
So your trainer is a very respected person in the world of pro wrestling. Did he ever advise you about not being this person? Did he ever try to give you advice on maybe trying to be a little bit nicer or trying to be a little more respectful?
No, absolutely not. It was basically his advice that was fuck everybody else. Worry about myself. I'm not going to sit here and worry about your match or worry about if you're getting booked or worry about if you got a ride to the show. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about if I show up to the show. I'm worried about if I fucking have the match of the night. This isn't a fucking, if I was in a tag team, then I worry about somebody else. But no, I'm by myself. I'm worried about myself. When I first started, though, you know, he's the one that gave me the stamp of approval of being a veteran. People would hit him up and be like, did you hear about your student? He's calling himself a veteran. He's like, well, because he fucking is. He is a veteran. When people ask what a veteran is, I am, you know, the framed picture of a fucking veteran. Everything I do is veteran status. And that's why I cut the bullshit. I'm like, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to sit here and call myself a rookie or whatnot. I went really fast, very, very fast. And when people go, oh, he's calling himself a veteran, how's his in-ring work? Damn, he's good. How is he on the microphone? Damn, he's good. How does he look? Fuck, it's good. So they have nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like but there's always going to be those people that are just mad that they're not as successful as I have been so fast. There's people out there that are going to be mad that they don't look like me. There are going to be people out there that are mad that they don't talk like me, walk like me. There's always going to be those people, always. And those people can.
So we have a comment coming in from Michael Grid. I'm going to ask this question, then Mike, I'm going to get to your question as well. But just before I get to Michael's question, August, there's been a lot of comments coming in through my Discord, through the live chat. What would you say to the people who say you're just a wish.com version of MJF who's trying too hard?
Who's MJF? Oh, the guy in AEW. The thing about MJF is that it's been shown that that's basically who he is. It's been shown that that's mainly who he is. If you ask anybody, that's mainly who I am. And it was actually, it was like my 5th month in. Somebody, because I don't watch AEW. I've never watched AEW. I watch AEW Dark when some of the people I like that are on there, some of my friends and stuff. But I've never watched AEW, so I really never know who he was, and I don't know anything really about professional wrestling before I started and after the fucking Attitude Era. So I don't know who anybody is. So I didn't know who he was when I got started. I've always been, you can go to my hometown and ask anybody and be like, hey, see that guy right there? They'll be, oh, that's, why are they calling him August? That's basically what it would be. So, but like I said, there's going to be people that are going to slash and cut and try to get everything that I do, but they're still never going to be me, and they're never going to be as successful as me. They're never going to be as pretty as me or look anything like me. And it sucks because I honest to God would hate my life if I woke up every morning and envied another man as much as a lot of people do. And because, like you said, they're commenting, so they're watching me. And if they really didn't like me, they wouldn't be watching right now. So, I mean, I would stick around too. I'm awesome.
But you seem to alienate yourself from just about everybody you come into contact with. That can't be a smart long-term idea.
Why?
Bookings.
Why?
Merch sales.
I'm booked until next year. Yep, I'm booked until next year. And I told you my merch sales. I average about $80 a show. So my merch sales are doing fine. I'm getting booked. Who's upset? Is it these fuck boys in the back? Is it these fucking guys that have been doing this for 5 years that aren't as good as me? That's not my fucking problem. That's not my concern. 1.5 what was the number? How many followers do I have on Facebook, Instagram? A lot more than these guys that have been doing it for years.
1,528.
So fucking those people don't bother me. The people that are paying me to work, I am booked. As you see, come to my show tomorrow in Winter Haven, Florida for Thunder Championship Wrestling. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm booked. I'm paid. So who's upset? Who's really upset? Who is it? The kids that are working the shows that are also fucking peeking through the curtains watching the show? Because those are marks. Those are fans. Those are guys that'll be buying my merch in about, a year or two.
So what are some of the matches that you're looking for? Like, if you were able to choose your next couple of opponents, who are the guys that you really would like to get in there and work with?
I don't care. I honestly, I'm never gonna have a fucking list of guys I would fight. That's not my thing. I don't care. I show up to the show. The promoter tells me who I'm gonna face, and that's cool. I'd really like to get in there and chop it up with old so-and-so. Fuck off. I'm going to get in there and beat the fuck out of whoever I'm facing. I don't care if they put me in the ring with my own brother. He's a referee. If they ever put him in the ring with me, it gets fucking personal. He's my fucking enemy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be, hey, man, you're never going to see me start a fucking match and put the old fucking handshake out there. Kiss my fucking ass, dude.
Okay, so...
No,
one more...
I'm the dream match. I don't have any dream matches. People want to face me. Ask Remy.
Okay, so I've been your ring announcer a few times now, and
you've done a wonderful job.
I appreciate that. But one thing that you do that kind of strikes me as odd is the champion normally gets introduced last. They normally get built last. Why is it that you always want to be introduced first?
Because I come first. Ask any girl I've been with. I come first. That's it. Period.
Oh my God. First off,
dude,
I don't think that's a bragging point, but
I'm not here. I mean, like I told you, I'm here for myself. I'm here for my fucking self, man. I'm not here to fucking pleasure the fucking fans. I'm not here to pleasure anybody else. I come out first because I am more important. I get announced first because I am more important. Fuck everybody else.
So what
it's
are some
a 2-pump trumpet? Shut up! It's not a 2-pump trumpet. It's like a 378-pump chump, but I just come first.
So what are some of your hobbies outside of wrestling? What are some of the things that you find enjoyable? By the way, go Ravens. Just saying, go Ravens.
Fuck you.
How many Super Bowls the Browns got?
6. Oh, no, 8. I'm sorry, 8.
Where?
8.
Yeah, just like you're still the RPW champ, right?
You were on my side like fucking a little bit ago. Fuck
yeah,
you.
now you're talking shit about the Ravens.
Just like these. I didn't say anything about the Ravens. I just said that we have 8 championships, and you're stupid.
But now
I didn't say anything about you.
Now you're lying. The Browns don't have any Super Bowls.
We have 8. Before it was a Super Bowl, you prick.
They were championships. I know, but those don't matter.
Shut up. You're that guy. You're like the guy in the fucking locker room. He's not that good. They don't have that.
I never said you weren't good.
He's not the real pro champion anymore. Fuck you. Don't bring my Browns into this. I didn't do anything to you. Let's just stay on the same fucking page.
Okay, so your hobbies outside of wrestling.
Jerking off and milk. And playing with my cats. I love my cats.
August, there are women and children who watch this show.
I didn't fucking ask that. Damn it.
Okay, so we've got about 10 minutes left. I would really appreciate it if we can stop with as vulgar language that you so choose to use. Like, you can curse, that's fine, but do we need all the sexual they're children in this chat.
We'll see. No one told Ryan Reynolds to calm down.
So another question we have.
Yeah, do your kids watch that show, that movie with the guy with the red suit?
You talking about Deadpool?
That guy with Ryan Reynolds. There's a lot of sexual innuendos and a lot of sexual jokes and a lot of fucking sex references. Your kids watch fucking.
My kids have never seen Deadpool. No.
Do people's kids watch Dreadpool?
Probably.
Deadpool?
Probably.
Then shut up then. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm not gonna fucking. That shit cannot happen. That's what I mean. I've told promoters that before too. They've been, hey man, this and that. Shut up. Then don't fucking book me. Don't get me on your show then. Simple. I'm never gonna, same thing goes with you. Same thing goes with other people. Same thing goes with an 80-year-old woman at the goddamn grocery store. I'll never fucking change who I am for nothing. If I say fucking cunt, I say cunt. If I say fucking ball sack, nobody said anything when I was fucking talking about Paula Portugal getting my butthole licked. I mean, shit. Next question.
I'm kind of struggling here because I'm at a loss for words. So I'm gonna go to some of the pre-submitted questions we have. A question we have coming in from one of our viewers in my Discord says, what did it feel like to be chopped by Alizé, a member of the Heel Kevin army?
Oh, dude, that little boy has a lot of strength. That shit, that hurt. I'll be honest, that chop hurt worse than a lot of wrestlers that I've faced.
Alizé is a female.
Then that bitch has got some strength.
Well, a compliment's a compliment, I guess.
She almost chopped my nipple. It's like almost completely gone, dude. So Alizé, if I ever see you, maybe that intergender match will happen.
Have you spoken to Real Pro Management, any member of them, with there being blatant outside interference and you no longer being the champion? How's that conversation gone?
I said something about it, and they sent me back a GIF of Matt Hardy. I don't know. Absolutely no respect at all from Real Pro Management.
Alizé says she's glad.
Shut up, Alizé. I can see it. It popped up at the bottom.
Well, I wasn't sure if you could read the message. I don't know how small it is on your screen. Not saying you can't read or anything like that. I just didn't know if you could see it.
Size doesn't matter, Kevin.
Okay. August, we are getting to the 1 hour mark, and I do want to be respectful of your time, mainly because I only paid for an hour. But with that being said, before we get off here, is there anything that you want to plug, promote? Where can people find you on social media? Anything you want to get off your chest? I'm highly regretting asking this. But anything you want to get off your chest or plug or promote before we get out of here, man?
I feel like I got everything off my chest. And like I said many times, I know I do rub people the wrong way. And it doesn't bother me. And like I've mentioned, it's not bothering me in any aspect of my life other than people personally being upset or personally being butthurt with me, and that's okay. That's just fine with me. I feel like I got everything off my chest, and for the people that do know me, they know what everything is about. They know exactly what I'm about. There's people that I will, in the 11 months I've done it, there's people I was at a time cool with that I'm not anymore. There are people that I've thought I would never be cool with that I am now. And there's people that I'm going to meet along the road that, it's far and few in between, and I'm real and raw, and real recognizes real. And I'm not going to ever put that mask on, because a lot of people wear masks. I'm not going to wear a mask to make you happy. I'm going to live for my own fucking happiness. And if me being successful pisses people off, all that does is make me more of what you hate. So if I won a belt and I came back, everyone's like, good job, man, good job. But when I win a title and I come back, everyone's like, then it makes me just makes me want to hold it higher, smile bigger. If what I do pisses you off, I'm just going to keep doing it. Simple as that.
So I actually do have a few more minutes left on this hour. And just based on what you had said in the comments section, what do you say to the people who say that you're just a giant work and this is all fake and this is not who you really are, and you're just constantly working?
I guess I work harder than everybody else. I don't know what to tell them. Come hang out with me. Come sit on my couch with me and let's talk. But that's the thing is like these people don't know the real me because I don't let them in. A lot of these people I have seen in locker rooms. I've seen work other shows. I've heard from other people that I respect in the business. And these aren't people that I would ever waste a single second of my time on. And for them, I'm coming off as arrogant and disrespectful. But for the people who get what I'm talking about, the people like me who have the it factor and are doing shit in this business, they know what the fuck is up. And I don't have to explain this shit to stupid fucking people. I'm never going to explain this shit to stupid fucking people. There are people that are here, down here. Let's see you on the screen. Yep, right there. And there are people that are fucking up here. I'm always going to be this guy. Whether I'm a fucking mechanic, a cook in the kitchen, mopping up floors, I'm always going to be the best at what I do. And everyone else is going to be down here looking up. And that's not my problem. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, I just like to thank everybody I've had a match with. No, because you're my enemy. We battled toe to toe. And like I said before, if it comes down to me or you, it's going to be me. And I'm going to do everything in my fucking power to make sure it's me. Maybe after I make it, I can reach back, but that's not for everyone. That's for the people, the true few that supported will be the most rewarded. But I hear and I see everything. So there's people that are like, oh, I wonder why he's an asshole to me because I've heard something. I've seen something. You know what I'm saying? So like people wonder why I am the way I am. I'm not that fake ass kid who stood in line in professional wrestling. I didn't come in here and say, hi, I'm here to help set up a ring. Hi, I'm here to help set up chairs. Fuck you. I didn't do that shit and people fucking don't like me for it. And the arrogance just keeps fucking turning up. The more people fucking don't like it, the more it goes. So is this shit a work? Do I do this shit all the time? No, I'm not sitting on my couch sitting here going, fuck this channel, suck my dick, suck that channel too. So no, that's not all the time, but you get what you fucking deserve. If you want August, you'll get August. So it's ultimately up to you as a person. If I don't fucking like you, I don't like you, and I'm never gonna act like I do. Simple.
Well, apparently what you're doing is working. Final question. I think you're going to like this one. A lot of people are asking, where can they get August merch? Is there a website or is it all direct sale through you?
It's all direct sale through me. Those websites are fucking stupid. It's a waste of money. I'm actually making like 257% profit on my t-shirts. All money comes to me. My money. So I invest in myself knowing damn well. I think I got 3 shirts left. So actually, you should have saved my new image of those new t-shirts I'm getting with the Stella Artois logo with the August Artois. If you go to my page, August Artois on Facebook, August Artois on Instagram, Twitter, I posted them. I think I got maybe like 5 shirts left of the one with me on the front, standing like this, all tough and shit. Oh yeah, I look cool. Real raw August Artois. I have a couple of those left, so hit me up. I got the gear for sale. Hit me up for those. But the new ones, go to my page and you'll see them. Those ones are going to be on sale. You can just message me, send them for shipping. If you want me to ship it, $25 to ship, $20 in person. 8x10s, $10, $15 to ship, $100 autographed. That's how you can do it. But just direct message me and we'll go from there. And you send me the money and I'll send you the fucking merchandise.
Well, August, I do appreciate your time. I'm not.
And I appreciate your time.
Well, thank you. I'm not sure to make heads or tails of this interview, but apparently everybody liked it. That's all that really matters.
I don't care. Did you like it? I don't care what they think. You paid me.
It was interesting. There was not a dull moment. There was not a dull moment.
Cool.
But with that being said, guys, this was this week's episode of The War, and we do have another episode coming up next week. Another independent pro wrestler who's making their way and has been featured on AEW. We're going to announce that very, very soon, coming up in the comment section, guys. The free belt giveaway is happening tonight. The winner will be announced in the Discord at the end of this interview. So once the interview ends, make sure you're inside the Discord. The winner will have 24 hours to claim their prize. If they do not do so, I will redraw a new winner. With that being said, that's going to be it for this time. We'll see you guys tomorrow when we're live for SmackDown and AEW Rampage. For myself and August, if I can have one more second of your time after the live feed ends, I appreciate it. But with that being said, guys, we'll see you at the next one.
Well,
Black rosary, stunting like I'm supposed to be. Oh my God, is what they're saying when they are exposed to me. I expose the truth, down to the wire, killing MCs, rappers, clack up, get my cock up. Oops, I cake up unconsensually with the tracks. Yes, I raid them. Bring it back, give me that. Baby, like you stole something. Get up on my lap, I'll make it blood.